everyone! I've got another workroom video for you today. I made a video a while ago about reorganizing this space, but today I'm just going to be putting projects away, cleaning, that sort of thing. And I thought I would just chat with you a little bit while you watch the footage. I did do a whole sewing makeover video pretty recently, so things like my desk and all my fabric and stuff like that, that's all organized. It's really just bits and pieces from the last couple projects and some general clutter, things I haven't put away. Yeah, but I don't think at all that it's unmanageable or unachievable in any way. It really just is going to take just a bit of time, really. So let me quickly show you the rest and then I'll just jump straight into cleaning. So the truth is that I filmed this footage a year ago, and if we're being honest, right now the room looks more like the before footage than the after footage at the end of the video, because I use this space and because I'm not always a tidy person. I think there can be a big temptation when you're sharing things on the internet to only share the good. And that applies to a lot of things, but I'm talking here specifically about the subject of this video. I try really hard to keep clutter out of frame when I'm filming. I will clear just enough of my desk to have a blank backdrop for a sewing close-up, or I'll turn the camera so the background is a wall rather than my messy desk. And, you know, I think that's okay. I think it's valid that I don't want clutter in the background to detract from a step-by-step tutorial I'm making, because ultimately I don't have a vlog channel. I'm not sharing every aspect of my life with you. I'm making sewing tutorials. But I also think it's okay to throw a little reality check in there sometimes with a video like this. So in that vein, I thought I'd give you a little check-in about what I've been working on over the last few months. My book. There's more info about the book in the description in case you don't know what I'm talking about, but essentially it's a sewing book and it's just been pretty all-consuming. I knew that it was going to be a big project, but wow, is it a big project. I opted to do basically everything myself, so I'm self-publishing and I'm the one making the sewing patterns, writing the instructions, writing the book, formatting the pages, planning out the illustrations, sewing the garments, and so on. I tend to jump back and forth between feeling like I just can't really get into it and like I'm not getting enough done, to the other end of the spectrum where I'm super focused and work 80 hours in a week and can barely pull myself away, usually brought on by a deadline. And I've had other projects and other things that have needed my attention too. There were projects and commissions this year which had been pushed back from before 2020, which finally got rescheduled and needed to be done. and we're planning to move house this year, so that's been a big thing at the back of my mind. So basically I'm still just trying to find a balance with all of it. I've done a lot this year and I am proud of what I've achieved, but there's still always a feeling that there's more that I wish that I could be doing. I wish I was posting more regularly to share my progress, for example. I do share blog type updates over on Kickstarter, most of which is visible to the public and which I'll link in the description, but I haven't posted a full video since early this year. I have a lot of footage filmed, but editing that just hasn't been at the top of my list when there are so many other things to do. So instead, we're here with footage that I edited last year. Footage that, even though it shows some of my clutter, is still edited. I've still chosen which elements to share with you, chosen which clips looked the nicest, and condensed hours of work into a few minutes. It's satisfying to look at, sure, but it's not the full picture, just like nothing on the internet is the full picture. Like I mentioned, I filmed this footage about a year ago now, so in the interest of this being an actual reality check, I thought I would go ahead and show you what the room looks like now. The after. Spoiler alert, it is messy again, but the next few days I'm going to be catching up on some paperwork and working on my book, so I haven't cleaned it, and unfortunately I'm probably not gonna have time to clean it today or tomorrow or maybe even the day after, which is probably going to upset some people. So if that's you and your enjoyment of this video is going to be ruined by seeing the mess again, I would recommend just clicking away. But without further ado, the chaos again. So here it is again, the same but different. We have the lampshade is currently on the table because I got a new light bulb and now it doesn't fit together, so that's a work in progress. Yeah, so there we go. And that's it. So thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!